In the shadow-draped village of Ravenswood, nestled deep within the heart of a dense, ancient forest, a sense of foreboding hung heavy in the air. The villagers spoke of a curse that had befallen the land, a curse woven from the sorrow of a tragic event long forgotten. Elizabeth, a young woman with a fiery spirit, had recently moved to Ravenswood, drawn by the allure of its mysterious history. She had heard the whispers of the forest, tales of ghostly apparitions and chilling cries that echoed through the night. Undeterred by the warnings, Elizabeth's curiosity led her to explore the forest's depths. As twilight painted the sky in hues of deep blue and indigo, Elizabeth ventured into the heart of the woods. A thick mist began to rise from the forest floor, obscuring her path and cloaking the trees in an otherworldly haze. With each step, the air grew colder, and the forest seemed to close in around her. Suddenly, a mournful whisper brushed against her ear, sending shivers down her spine. Ignoring her instincts, Elizabeth pressed on, determined to uncover the truth behind the curse. In her hand, she clutched an old journal she had found in the attic of her new home, a journal that had once belonged to a woman named Isabella, a victim of the very curse she sought to understand. As she read Isabella's journal, the words seemed to come to life, painting a vivid picture of love and loss. Isabella's beloved had perished under mysterious circumstances, and her heartbreak had become the foundation for the curse that now gripped Ravenswood. It was said that Isabella's spirit still wandered the forest, unable to find peace. Elizabeth's flashlight flickered, casting eerie shadows that danced along the trees. She felt a presence watching her, a sensation of eyes that never blinked. She stumbled upon an ancient, decrepit altar, adorned with wilted flowers and faded candles. The air grew thick with tension, and a sense of impending doom settled over her. Whispers surrounded her, soft but insistent, as if urging her to leave. But Elizabeth was resolute. She was determined to break the curse, to free the trapped souls and bring peace to Ravenswood. With the journal in one hand and a flickering candle in the other, she recited an incantation she had deciphered from its pages. A bone-chilling wind swept through the trees, extinguishing the candle's flame. Shadows shifted and coalesced, forming the ghostly figure of Isabella herself. Her eyes were filled with sorrow and longing, her spectral form almost translucent in the moonlight. "Release us!" Isabella's voice echoed, a plea laden with centuries of pain. Elizabeth's heart raced as she pressed on, repeating the incantation even as the forest seemed to close in around her, the trees growing impossibly tall and twisted. Just as the darkness threatened to consume her, a blinding light erupted, banishing the mist and the shadows. The curse shattered, its hold on the forest and its trapped souls released. Isabella's spirit reached out to Elizabeth, her touch like a fleeting breeze, before dissipating into the night. With the curse broken, Ravenswood began to change. The once oppressive fog lifted, and the village came alive with newfound energy. The villagers felt a weight lifted from their shoulders, and the forest itself seemed to sigh in relief. Yet, in the quiet moments of night, a whisper of the past lingered on the wind, a reminder that the boundary between the living and the dead was thin, and that the choices of one generation could cast a shadow over the next. And as Elizabeth gazed out into the starlit forest, she couldn't help but wonder if some mysteries were best left buried in the darkness.